already blessed the food. I just moved my food outside. Grilled hot dog. Salad. With tomatoes. Cucumber. I'm probably the only one that doesn't pour seasoning or salad dressing on my salad. So many flavors with the actual hot dog that I didn't need any additional flavors like salad dressing. Nice size little party. You don't know about these beans right here. These beans. I need a fly swatter. I don't share my fruit with flies. Just not my thing. Them beans know they sweet. And potato salad. Mama makes the best potato salad. The sweet pickles, potatoes, eggs. I gave up my seat so my daughters could sit together. I came outside. And Mom made some tea. Oh, that's some good tea. I didn't add extra ice. Y'all caught me eating. It's a birthday celebration today. My son-in-law turned 33. And my folks got together and they prepared some food.
Oh, shoot. I ain't got no shoes on.
Jack okay to be.
White socks. Let me put my shoes on. Can you watch my drink, sweetie baby? Thank you, Lucy.
You know the purpose of
Thank you, baby girl.
the bottom of your socks is so they don't get. Hey, Chris. He's inside. Hey, Chris. I'll let him know. Hey, GTS Gorilla. Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. So the seniors are all together. And he's in there eating with the seniors, I think. That's cute, Kel. I see you. Do y'all eat corn on the cob? I love corn on the cob. Uh-oh. Here comes my Kiki. Yes. Why she bring this outside? Can you put this in your pocket? It wants to fly in the yard. It wants to fly in the yard. Uh-oh. Who else coming out here? Uh-oh.
I'm gonna come out here and bug you, Tammy.
Aunt Nita coming out here, y'all.
Tammy looking at herself.
She's on her live.
So, if I turn the camera to her,
Don't
y'all
turn
gonna,
the camera on me.
y'all gonna say she not 74. She got good genes. I probably can count on one hand how much gray hair she has.
No, you can't.
But my forefront is lined. That's Aunt Nita, y'all. Y'all don't know about Aunt Nita.
Good. Keep it that way.
And it's good. You left your role partner?
Yeah, in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you been, Aunt Nita?
I've been all right. All these flies
All
will go
right,
away.
y'all.
I ain't trying to get these flies nothing.
We finna tear down this food, y'all. This ain't no mukbang. She only wants y'all to see her. You want to see Aunt Nita? We didn't invite the flies. The flies got to go. Them and their cousins got to go. We don't believe in sharing food with flies.
Yeah.
My day is going good, Chris. Anita, how's your day going?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Started out good and it's gonna end up good.
Thank you, the puncher. Y'all finna see me get ugly with this. I'm finna tear it up. It's not a mukbang. Getting down over there, aren't you, Aunt Nita?
You eat in front of them.
Today I am. Ooh. Each bite, I'm thinking about y'all. When in the past, when somebody wasn't there, we say, "Eat your heart out." You gonna handle your corn like that, Aunt Nita?
No, I don't know how I'm gonna do the corn. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about the corn.
It's
I've
gone.
been on there sometime, right? You on her live sometime?
Every now and again.
Oh, you wanna give me some money, Chris? That's so sweet. Ooh, he done brought a partner. Y'all better go somewhere. See, I'm gonna get a fly swatter. Oh, it's 2 of them. Lord Jesus, please let these flies leave us alone so we can enjoy our meal.
Well, he told him, the one woman went and told the other one about it. Oh, you know what?
Kiana, your granddaddy gonna get you about that paper that flew on the
Get away. Dude.
I told her to put it in her pocket.
What the straw?
Hey, Jaden. Earlier when I was sitting over there in the swing, I was thinking about how did they prepare their food back in the day? Did they have cookouts? Did they have barbecues?
When I was growing up, we didn't have cookouts.
Y'all didn't?
We didn't have enough food for ourselves, let alone share with anybody. So.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about sharing. I mean, before you was born. I'm talking.
They probably did.
Cause they sure had the meat.
Probably when they killed a hog or something, they probably had a.
They had an abundance of meat.
Yeah.
They didn't have money, but they had a whole lot of animals. How did you get all these animals and you ain't got money?
Have one and then two together make more.
It was very.
All it takes is one male and one female.
They was very fruitful.
Yeah.
Ooh, we doing like Miss Smith. What's her name? Jada Pinkett Smith.
Wow.
Sitting in a round table fellowshipping.
Yeah.
We definitely not having no entanglements.
There's a red table in it.
Yeah, we ain't having no entanglements. Hey. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's not my birthday, Chris. My birthday's next month. It's my son-in-law's birthday, my baby boy.
And tomorrow's Kiana's, right? Or the day after?
Tuesday. It's Kiana. She gonna be big 33. But if you see
25.
25.
For the 8th time. If you multiply 25 times 8, what do you get? Well over my age. That's why I don't do that. Over your age, too. 25 times 8 is what? 40. Carry you 4.
40. 200.
Too old.
200. 2,200.
Dang, you old. I will. Thank you, the puncher.
Thinking about it too deep.
See, that's why I can't do that. I can't play with it. And see, you cheat. You cheat yourself out of giving God the glory when you do that, because Abraham was in his 900s. I wonder at what point, or who was keeping track. It had to be the Lord.
As long as you're here, I know you're going to keep track, Mom. Thank you.
Could you imagine going through them ages in between?
Even after his wife died, he had another wife. I don't know what he did with her, but he had another wife.
He had fun with her, Aunt Nita. He had fun with her. He was doing something. He was looking some kind of way for her to want to say, I do. And he in his hundreds.
Because he had money, I guess.
I don't know if it was the money. Maybe she laid next to him, like I said, to warm him up.
Kept them warm.
Keep them warm. Rub them little legs together. They probably was little too.
Sometimes I wonder if their ages was same as our ages though, because I wonder if their track of time was like ours.
It said he was 900. After him, nobody else really lived that long.
Mm.
He was the oldest one.
Methuselah was pretty old too, though, wasn't
Yeah.
They probably aged in a different way.
he? Yeah, I think they probably did.
Yeah.
They probably didn't look old until
Get to be 100. 100 now is like, if you're 100, you're not all able to do too much.
Anita, you got a haircut, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You got tired of pushing it down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even have to push it down. You got them pretty curls.
Yeah, I got tired of popping, putting stuff in and making it.
Y'all, she just wanted to go back in time.
No, I ain't going back in time.
She don't look 74, y'all. I promise you she don't.
I do.
She looked like she's 50-something. Maybe 52.
Nah,
54.
I'm 74. About to be 75.
Anita, you don't look 75.
I'm not yet, because I'm not 75.
You don't wear
yet.
makeup, do you?
Not really.
Don't have to.
When I put it on, it don't look right.
Right. Because you taking
I
away
feel
what...
the same way. That's why I don't wear it.
That's why I told you when you were growing up, Key, I don't think you need makeup.
Because I can never get the right. Some people have on, it looks just like their skin. Mine looks like I got on.
Right. Something artificial.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much you pay for it, whether
Child.
it's MAC or whoever. Yeah.
In my mind, God didn't mess up. Every mark or scar we have is just evidence that we went through something.
Yeah.
And if you cover it up,
Yeah.
are we covering up our blessing?
Yep.
Evidence that we overcame
We've
something?
overcome something. We've come through something. Yeah.
Yeah, we having a real talk, y'all.
Same thing about you wearing clothes.
I will let him know, Chris. What you
Wearing
say?
what?
The same thing about you wearing clothes.
Well, I was talking about that this morning. It was in my head. I was meditating on that thing in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter. As you get towards the end, after they got chastised.
Yeah. He made them close.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, do we even realize? Bye, Chris. Thank you. Do we realize how when we go through we don't want to go through it, but when we
Right.
go through it, there's a victory on the other side of it, a blessing.
Yeah.
But if you just give up during the chastisement, you miss out on your blessing.
Yep, that's true. I think somebody was saying the other day, I think I read somewhere where the first bloodshed was when he killed an animal and make them closed.
Almost got it. You got it. They like to hang out in mines too, aren't they?
Yeah.
You said what you said?
I said the first bloodshed was when he killed the animal to make a clothing for them.
Oh,
So what were they eating?
Fruits and vegetables.
they had the beasts of the field.
But
I guess.
they didn't kill them though.
Oh, that's like eating your dog. That is like eating your dog.
I don't think they started eating meat till later on.
Mm-hmm. They were like,
You know?
Father, we need a little bit more than this grass. This grass not cutting it, Lord. Can we get something else?
Yeah.
Can you teach us how to do something? We need something to, because my stomach's still growling. I was getting down on
Their
them.
stomach was growling.
They heard something, I'm sure, because I hear the rumbling sometimes. They're like,
But if you eat enough fruits and enough vegetables, you're probably not going to be hungry.
because that stuff come right on out.
That's true.
It come right on out. It migrates right on. It
That's
processes
probably
right
the way it's
through.
supposed to. It's not supposed to stick around. You're supposed to get what you need off of it and let it go on through.
But thank the Lord for the meat. Thank the Lord for the meat. I'm sorry they had to go, but I sure appreciate it when it's time to eat.
And that's why Sydney don't eat meat, because she claims she think about how cruel we are to kill them.
Well, better enjoy it while you can, because when we get to heaven, I don't think we're going to have all that meat.
We ain't going to need it.
We ain't going to need it. We ain't going to be hungry.
We're not going to be looking like we're going to look now.
Mm-hmm. Won't be obese like I am.
I am too.
Anita, you ain't obese.
The doctors say I am.
They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking. You are
Obese.
blessed and highly favored. What does God say you are? His
I
child.
know what he said, but the doctors say you're obese.
Tell them to look
If you
below
don't
the
weigh
surface.
you don't weigh a certain amount, you're obese.
They need to have like a scale for each person based on where their native land is, where their
They do.
orientation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So in America, we are so diverse. Our bodies are so diverse.
Africa too. They got skin
In
people.
Africa, we are so diverse. You're all over. They need to have a scale for each individual physique.
Well,
If
they
you
say
thick and endowed,
from my height, I should not weigh as much as I weigh. I
well,
am obese, and Edo was morbidly obese.
little
I
legs.
know, I know.
They better look at the legs. The legs speak volumes. Look at the. Don't go by the weight on the scale.
Mm,
Go by the legs.
mm,
My legs are strong to hold up this physique.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So we are that way.
You
No
know,
matter
when I
what
worked at Popeyes years ago as a teenager, I stopped eating chicken.
you worked at Popeyes,
Yep. For a few months when I was a teenager in high school.
really?
Yep. And what made me stop wanting to eat chicken
Uh,
was the smell.
yeah, it does get to you, especially
The smell.
yeah.
A whole lot of chicken
It has that.
waiting to
Yeah.
be cooked.
Mm,
The smell of the blood. It wasn't like the blood of Jesus, I promise you.
mm,
I ain't even want it. I would eat the chicken nuggets, but I wouldn't eat the chicken.
yeah. I think they'll say he worked for Popeyes one day.
Yeah.
And he burned it. He
Child.
burned the chicken, and they fired him.
He probably saw the line. He probably saw the line of people waiting to get some chicken. Boy, you know when they released them chicken sandwiches? I
Yeah.
promise you, if I was working that day, if I'd have known before I went to work that the line was gonna be that first day. I mean, once it went viral, if I'd have known, if I worked there and I knew that line was gonna be that
He
ridiculous.
falling sick.
I mean, drive through the line to walk in to get your food. I wouldn't have called in sick. I would have just said, "This ain't the job for me. This ain't the job for me."
But
'Cause
sometimes it gets that way.
people get aggressive, Aunt Nita.
I used to be I don't know if you did it. I used to be a teller for the phone company. And when the line, I used to work with a guy who always seemed to be slower than me. You know, 'cause I think he did it on purpose. You know, the black guy, because he knew I would handle stuff and get him out of
Oh
there
yeah,
fast.
he was working the system.
He was working. He'd be slow, and I have a long line. People move from this line and get on my line because I would.
You was zipping.
Yeah, because I went. But on the days like the first, whenever people got their money and they were scared of being cut off, we had lines. We had long lines, and we'd have to shut the door.
Well, how
lock the
long
door.
did they wait before they cut you off, Aunt Nita? Because that was a lifeline. The phone line, that was a lifeline. That's why they got a system
If
called
you 30
lifeline.
days past due, you ain't paid nothing, and you ain't called in.
Aunt Nita, they might have lost their home. They might have had life situations happen.
Well, I don't know because I wasn't
They
the one
might
who
have
called
lost
them.
their job.
People would call them and ask them, "Are you gonna make the payment today?" Before they cut them off. They would do that courtesy.
Child,
Mama, didn't you used to be in mortgages?
I did used to work in a mortgage company. Ooh, I had to go.
And did you give grace to those people?
I sure did. I was praying for them while I was on the job. Be like, Lord, help them.
Yeah, well, I worked for a mortgage company too, like that. Where I worked in part where they would have to call people, and they would be 3 months past due.
Oh,
and
you
you
was in
tell them
collections too?
They're going to be foreclosed on. And
I worked in
would say, well,
collections.
if you just pay the principal and interest, that will actually get you over. You know, so we don't start foreclosure proceedings.
What?
Yeah.
Because I thought all them payments goes to the interest.
You can do just P&I, principal and interest.
What?
At least you could back then. I don't know what they talking about now.
Child, I don't know.
But then you don't pay the escrow. But then you mess up because
Because you're going to owe a bill.
you're going at the end of the year.
Either insurance or taxes going
all
to hurt
that's
your
gonna go
pocket.
up real high, and your payment's gonna be more.
I thought about dropping it, but I'm like, and I saw my tax bill for last year. I was like, no, I can't afford to drop it. I need it to be an escrow.
Yeah.
Because that's a big chunk to pay.
Yeah, it is.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah, at one time.
Child.
But I don't know, like, the way house payments are now. I mean, because back then house payments weren't as high as they are now. You know, people are paying.
Too much.
I just be praying sometimes, like before I bought my home. I pray that we get some kind of grace.
It's a scam.
It might hurt the people that back the money.
Yeah.
But I was praying
They
that the
can
mortgage
make
payments
more
would go down,
money.
that the price of homes would go down, so people can afford to buy them.
They can make more money.
Yeah.
They building all these homes everywhere,
Yeah.
which is
We ain't got no
fine.
space.
But I mean,
Nah.
rent is higher than house payments.
Who?
Rent.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
No, I need them.
I mean, it's higher than our house, man.
It depends on when you bought the house.
When you bought your house.
When?
And what type of house you in.
You bought your house by what? 16 years ago?
2010.
Oh, 15 years ago. I was close. Watch this.
I'm sure your house, what you pay is quadruple. You could sell it.
Watch this. You got change on escrow. Not escrow.
No.
You got no equity.
You just got it.
I know. But them payments was coming. Them payments, the bulk of them was going to darn interest.
I know that's what for the first probably years or so that's where it goes. They don't put that much on principal.
Well,
unless
I'm so
you
glad.
Make a double payment.
I'm so glad that God heard my prayer because I was able to do a refinance
with a lower interest rate
in my first year. Praise the Lord. I sure was. I thank the Lord for it.
So how much is a 3-bedroom apartment now?
You can't even do that, Aunt Nick.
What do you mean?
$1,700.
They ain't playing. They coming for mortgage payments for these rentals.
Yeah.
3 or 1,700. 1,800.
Jada paid $1,500, almost $1,600 for her 1 bedroom.
Now, does it include in utilities and all that?
Heck to the no.
No, you gotta pay that.
Heck to the no.
I like that it's cheap because for a house you're gonna pay what? At least $2,500.
Shoot, they trying to. What I feel like, if I had a position where I could oversee, like this is what maybe I have to figure out how to reach out to HUD because they oversee, you know.
Yeah, well, who's over HUD though now?
But when they're jacking these prices up, what are they doing inside the dwelling to make it worth paying all that extra money?
Nothing. I mean,
because like when I look at the homes overseas and I see these homes and all these different, they look so beautiful, like a brand new home. But these is rental properties. But we paying all this for this stuff here, and they don't look like them jokers look like it might have been built like in the 90s.
So do they give you, when you renew your lease, does it give you like a clean your carpet?
No, they don't give you nothing but a higher rent.
They don't clean your carpet or paint your...
No. They don't do nothing to warrant the increase other than the market prices in the area have increased. And then they have where the market changes daily.
So what you quoted today might not
but
be
my
what
thing
you quoted
is,
tomorrow.
Well, what increases have I had to warrant me to be able to afford this? And then, like where she's moving next, they were saying she had to make 3 times the rent, which is the norm, 3 times the rent. But where she was living, she was paying more than what that rent is.
Why?
Child, they're greedy.
Yeah.
That's why, last week, I had an email telling me somebody wanted to pay me $10,000 a month to hardly work. What? That don't even sound right. Too good to be true. I said, Lord, this ain't you. I said, I'm not interested. No, thank you.
Does it require you to lay down a lot?
Don't even sound right, Aunt Nita. That don't sound right. That don't sound clean. But see, I was thinking that because of the times, we have so many things going on with people with our current administration and stuff. And you have like I be watching those YouTube videos where it shows people that are breaking the law in some kind of way, fashion, or other. And so I'm like, I don't want to get caught up in no stuff like that. I like my freedom. So I was like, no, I'm not interested. I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you. The Lord knows my bank account.
What was it, 10,000? What are you going to be doing?
I have no idea, Anita. It just sounded too good to be true.
I wouldn't even respond.
Too good? Too good to be true.
Yeah, sounds
because
too good.
I'm not making $10,000 a month now.
Not yet, but you will.
Child.
What would you do if you did?
All I can do is give the Lord the glory. Be like Joseph, meek and humble.
I mean, what would you do different if you were making $10,000 a month?
If I had millions of dollars, the first thing I would do is pay off my home, buy each one of my daughters a home.
Thank you.
Pay off y'all's homes. If I had millions of dollars, take care of my peoples. Because I can't take it with me. Because we don't know how long we're on earth, but take care of my people. William, Kim. I can't take care of all of them. Because it's a lot of them that I'm tied to. There's a lot of them, and they got kids, and their kids got kids. I can't take care. I take care of my immediates. And it may just be writing a check to give y'all X amount of dollars so you can take care of whatever you got. You do whatever you want to with it. You know? That's what my heart's desire is.
To help somebody.
Yep, not to hoard. Not to have all this evidence of riches, because he says...
Well, you do that anyway, Tammy.
I get it.
Right.
Going to Hawaii.
Whatever he gives you, you share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like...
to Hawaii.
She going to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
When's she going?
Her mama coming to all this money.
Have you been back since you were born?
Child, I wouldn't even recognize stuff. The restaurant I used to love to go to, there is not even a restaurant anymore. Like, dang. It was a soul food restaurant, Reni's. No.
How long did you live in Hawaii after
Was
you had
it?
Kiana?
Was it Daddy P's, Daddy G's? I don't know what it was. 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
So she was going on... I was there 2.5 years. She was going on 1 when I left. No, she had just turned 1 when I left. And I was going on 21.
So she doesn't know anything about Hawaii.
So don't. Only my stories that I tell her.
I know it's nice. And
She was bouncing around the barracks. We survived Hurricane Aniki.
The water is clear. And it looks nice.
I don't remember it being clear. I remember sitting on the beach. Spiritually, I was content with just sitting on the beach. Just sitting on the beach in the sand with my blanket and Kiana sitting right next to me.
Did they have volcanoes?
Mm-hmm.
Get you some of that?
We slept good at nighttime. I don't know if it was the smell from the volcano or what somebody was smoking, but we slept real good. And we lived in the hood. We lived in Y&I. Shout out to Y&I.
Really?
Y&I. Y&I. And the cost that we have now here is like the cost there. But my 1-bedroom was $675. It was a furnished 1-bedroom apartment that I had. $675 a month. Not now. You paying a mortgage payment.
So are the Hawaiian people just like black people?
Sure is.
They live in the hood.
They beautiful. Yeah, everybody got a hood. Everybody got a hood, Aunt Nita. Everybody got a hood. Everybody got somebody going through something. I was watching a video on how they take... You finished eating?
I'm just thinking about it.
You still eating though, right? I hope this don't mess up your appetite.
Well, why would you?
Cause
Yeah, I know you, Tammy, so go ahead. I'm prepared for you.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared when I saw it. And one of my daughters said that, Kiana, she said that they do this everywhere. They do this in the United States. You have some people that go and get the trash that people have thrown out.
And go through it.
And get the food.
I saw those
Boil it.
programs like that.
They wash it, they boil it, and make a whole new meal out of it. I'm like...
They go to restaurants.
Child, it might make me stop.
Restaurants throw away food that they can't sell.
That might make me stop eating out.
Really? Why? Because you think maybe they might be...
You just never know.
I mean, if you see you got a whole burger...
You just never know.
You know the bread ain't recycled, Mom.
Might need to open it up and look and see what's in there.
I was watching one program where this person, well, man, talking about being frugal. They went to dumpster diving, and they invited their friends over, and they didn't tell their friends. that
I ain't jumping in no dumpster.
They ate everything. They told, yeah, I got that out of the dumpster. They felt like they had to throw up. Because you don't know what was in there. Some people, they had some frugal people who wash toilet paper and reuse it,
Wow.
I saw one man, he was recycling his corn, Mom.
Kiana, look, Kiana, I'm messing up Kiana's name. Kiana like to say, like if you
how you
do your laundry.
Corn?
You know how you ain't do your laundry yet?
He would eat it and it would come out and he would get it and wash it off because it would still be. And then like by day 7, he was crying.
You didn't chew it good enough, evidently, because you don't. If it comes back out the same way it went in, that's a problem.
But I don't understand how when your fluid come back out, you drinking it and you chokes, I guess.
You coming out with us? You miss me?
He did.
You coming out and sitting with us? Got a chair right here.
We got a chair for you, Uncle Bill. You want this chair I'm sitting in?
Yes, no.
You still eating or you full?
You get full?
I got Cheers.
You get full?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We were talking about recycling stuff. You already reading so.
He don't hang out like that.
Yeah, he washed it with me. We washed it with that man was washing paper towels and hanging up on getting them dry. Remember that man? And people had the pins, they were rewashing them and hanging them out.
Hey, hello, 74, hello.
Hello, 74.
No, she talking somebody on her.
Y'all see that? This my fingers washed. My aunt talking about people taking a dirty paper towel that they use to wipe their hands. And what they do, Aunt
They
Nita?
wash them and hang them out and dry and reuse them.
Them some good paper towels.
Must be Bounty.
It can't be Bounty if you washing it, rewashing it. I don't think that's Bounty. Now they do have cloths that I like these cloths that you have that you can wash them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, you okay? Hands up.
Okay. Hands up.
Hands up.
Mm-hmm.
He good. He good.
You good? Anita, you didn't have nothing to drink?
No. Well, if I drink something, I won't eat, because I get full up on liquid. So
No water?
I'll get it afterwards. I have a habit of every time I eat something, drinking something, then I don't eat that much.
Y'all see this hot dog, don't you? This is why I ain't need no ketchup or mustard. Hot dogs have so much sodium in them.
How you know that?
I can taste it. It's so
Yeah,
flavorful.
it's full of salt.
It's so flavorful. I ain't got no beverage.
You trying to tell you, Kiana, she don't have no beverage.
I was waiting on that.
Them flies is huge, y'all. They huge.
You seen the fries that we saw growing up.
I'm glad I didn't see them.
Big green flies.
I would never go outside.
Yeah.
I know I went outside with grandma when I was little. And I wanted, I was playing with a stick or something. And the grass was taller than me. And I picked a stick and threw it in the yard next door.
She ain't play that.
Little did I know, Aunt Nita, Grandma was looking out the window by the sink. Told me to run over there and get that stick. I said, Grandma, I can't. It's snakes over there.
She said, it's not your yard.
That's snakes over there, Grandma. Grandma, you better go over there and get you a stick.
Where you going? You good?
Get you a switch.
Okay, I am good, but
Grandma had a present for me.
Say she had some cake in there.
Oh, okay. You gonna get some cake.
Birthday cake.
It must not be that good. You're gonna get some cake.
Birthday cake. Birthday cake. Birthday cake. That birthday cake.
Yeah.
That birthday cake.
Check, see where I
Ooh,
was.
that birthday cake. Hello. Hello.
Ooh,
Hello.
breeze. You all look at that breeze.
Hello. Ooh, that breeze feel good to me. Yeah, it feel good to me.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think you would have made it growing up how we grew up though.
My grandma got me.
No.
She just needed to hit me one time and I melted.
It wasn't even hitting. It's like
She got that switch
hanging our
going.
clothes on the line.
No.
She put them on, they froze.
Ooh, how you gonna get dressed with frozen clothes?
You ain't go. They're gonna stay on the line till they get dry. Even if it's 2 or 3 days.
I had to go
We
through
don't
that.
know how blessed we
did?
are. When you hung up some clothes on the line? We stayed at Miss Belinda's house. Oh, okay.
When I lived in Gainesville.
Oh, when she lived with family out in Gainesville, Florida. Shout out to Gainesville. Child,
Whose family was that in Gainesville?
Elwoods.
Oh.
Child, you don't know how good
I
he
know it
had
wasn't
it.
none of Judy Taylor because she ain't gonna have
Oh, I
no-
gotta tell you, Aunt Nita, what I used to hate growing up. Oh, I used to hate this. Oh, I used to hate this. You was talking about hanging out laundry on the line. What I used to hate is going to the laundromat.
I was just thinking that.
Gosh, I
Mom
hate
be
going
like,
to the
"Come on, y'all,
laundromat.
we're going to the laundromat."
Because
What?
you know, it's me
can't go
and
by
4
yourself.
kids. And ooh, all them clothes. Ooh, you had to wash them. You had to put them in the dryer. And it was still a lot of clothes. And you just folding and you just thinking you're going to get to the end of it. Hold up, it's just you now. Now you got 4 other people to fold up these clothes for. Panties, socks, bring them together, match them up. It's a lot. And then they were little. They didn't know how
They
to
couldn't help you.
Right. Ooh, that's a
But
lot.
they had little clothes in. They were little.
Yeah, but what age was it? What age did that stop?
Shoot, recently.
Ooh, wash your own
Recently,
clothes.
Anita, You only need a little bit.
Ugh. Going to the laundromat.
But I understand, because whoa.
When they was real little, how about I used to work at
y'all
AOL.
put y'all soap powder in before you put the clothes in or after?
In the washer I have now.
I used to pay.
You put it down in the bottom and then put the clothes on top of it.
I used to pay.
And so you let the water build up, then put the clothes in?
No, I just put the powder, the clothes,
talking
and then
about
I
your
push the
clothes.
button and
What
the
you
water
do?
comes.
You do that?
I used them little pods.
I know, but do you let it fill up first and then put your clothes in?
No. You do that?
I can't, because
I have before.
My thing won't open up for me to do that.
Oh, well, I hit that
pause button.
I'll hold it down for like 3 to 6 or 10 to 15 seconds, and then it'll go, and then it'll switch off. It'll unlock it. And I do that if I have extra stuff that I might want to add. But I don't do it too.
But I stopped because I would get sidetracked and forgot
that it was
I
on
don't
pause.
hear that water.
Be a whole hour later. Oh, this ad is still on pause.
No, not even on pause. The water and the soap will be gone, but my clothes is still waiting on me to put them in.
Ooh.
Like, dang, and I just wasted all that soap.
All that time. So I just put my soap in, put my clothes in, and if it get clean, it get clean.
Have you ever paid for somebody else to wash your clothes? Fold them up for you? I did when they was little, back in the early 2000s. I did. Every 2 weeks. I would go to the little Asian people where the laundromat was, and I saw that they would wash them for you. So I would pay for, it was bags upon bags. I was like, this gonna drive me crazy. Because it was one born in 99, one born in 2000, one born in 2001. It was my business. It was my fault, hey. And it was one born in 92. Couldn't leave out 92. And it was a lot of laundry. It was a lot. Drop it off.
How much
come back.
Do you remember?
I remember paying like $70 to $90.
It wouldn't have been a lot.
Forget fast food. That was to get my laundry done. $70 or $90.
Okay. Huh?
It's a red bird. Y'all see it in the tree?
Sure don't.
Across the street.
My eyes. Oh, I see it. Oh, hey, Shaw. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you doing a live over there. We see you. We see you, beautiful bird.
Okay, I see it.
Child, I need it. Yeah, $70, $90.
So, in your budget.
It was essential.
$70 to $90.
Your clothes was clean. No, this was every 2 weeks
for
a short period of time. I couldn't do it. I had either just had a baby or something. I just short period of time. I didn't do it for years. It was just a short, brief history, and I remember. And you have to do what you can do that works for you.
Yeah.
So when I was nursing,
I will say that that's very trusting.
If they put their nose in them, that's their business.
Was they clean?
Yeah, when they finished, when I picked them up, yeah.
And they were folded nice?
Yeah.
Oh, big money.
Girl, I was too happy.
They probably cost more than that now. They have that done.
Sure, I probably do, because they weigh it, too.
Oh, Lord.
They weighed your stuff. They charge you by the pound.
They weighed the dirt?
They
weighed them dirty, right?
Yeah, they weighed, because that's what determines how much you're going to pay, is how much your stuff weigh. Yeah, like when you go these places, like the fast food places, you got one set price. If you come in and sit down and eat, all you can eat. Yeah, but trust and believe, if you come in there and all you can eat, but you taking it out,
they're gonna cost more.
Oh, they're gonna weigh about an ounce. Shoot, ounce might seem like nothing till you put that sucker. 4 ounces be $12, $15, $16.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
if I had 4 kids, I probably would have done the same.
I sure did, and don't regret it.
Kiana would have been washing them, right?
Don't regret it. No, she couldn't because she wasn't driving age.
All I remember was I used to have to walk up there with them laundry bags.
Ooh, but they was already folded. All they had to be done was
just put up.
Child, it'd be chaotic.
Mama had me wash them, remember?
And I needed some of these people.
Iron too?
Some of these people these days be having like
Mama would whip my butt. Remember that, Mama?
10, 12 kids. And maybe they're in different households.
No, they ain't
collectively. Not everybody. Because I'm like looking at a lot of different celebrities. I wondered, like, while they're not right there actively with them, are they ensuring they're providing for stuff like their laundry bill? Well, prayerfully, they got that washer and dryer in their house. That was something I prayed for, that I would get a washer and dryer. And then I envisioned if I ever had a house, I would have 2 washers and dryers.
Okay, but why do you say they use up too much detergent? You should get the cheap detergent.
Who get cheap what?
Detergent.
Like who?
I mean,
girl.
Dollar Tree,
Oh no,
Dollar General.
no. I
Get
never.
away from the food
I don't think I ever went to Dollar Tree or Dollar General to get. Well, I did get some Tide from
So you
Dollar
have to
General.
have Tide. You can't use Purex
I
or.
like my stuff to smell good, Anita.
I'm talking about the girls. So what they
Pure.
use?
I did use Purex. I did use Purex.
She
The
just
natural.
use water.
No, I don't just use no water.
Because if you think about it, if you just use water.
So the Kiana's the same one y'all can't listen to. So she'll say you could just flip your underwear over and wear the other side.
No, I ain't
If
never said
your
that.
laundry is
But
dirty.
think about it, because what is laundry detergent to do?
Flip them inside out and put them back on. That's your great
with
niece.
the
It depends on if you've done anything or something. You know, if it has a smell.
If you live-
Like how some people
Some people don't have a smell, so they can do that.
They do. They just immune to it.
Well, that's them. That's
We
all
all have a
is.
smell.
like with a bra, don't you flip it out and wear it?
You know how
the
we
next day?
all have a smell? Dogs' nose is sensitive
Come
to
on.
smell. Who?
Don't you flip your bra out and wear it the same day?
No, ma'am. That's why I have so many of them.
Next day. Yes, you do, Anita.
Yeah, I know you do.
You might have one bra. I don't. I have. I
have
need them
a
more
bunch
than
of
Got
bra.
some that you, but some of them don't feel like others though.
Yeah.
Oh, I buy the same kind. I need it to hold it back. I don't need nothing peeking out, leaking out. I want it controlled.
But like I was saying, Mama, because think about it. With the agitation of the water in the wash machine, that little agitator,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to shake out all the dirt.
That's what you hope.
Know what I know?
That depends on your lifestyle.
Because think about it.
What about the
Anita.
kids that be playing all these sports, sliding in
You
the
get some
third,
ketchup on your shirt.
sliding home,
She-
and
You
get
can
all
get
that
that
grease?
out with water and a paper towel.
Who?
Ketchup.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Now you need something to
Well, water will probably when you rinse something, it does get the.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect example. When you wash your hands, do you ever just wash them in water?
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally?
Yeah.
Are they
Especially
clean
like
though?
if it's no
What
soap.
if you still smell?
Okay, think about it, Mom. When you go out,
If it's something that's gonna smell, yeah. But if it's just like grease, you know, I just wash it with water.
Does it get it off?
Yeah, I guess.
Then why you use dishwasher if it gets it off? Dishwashing detergent.
Because
We having a real conversation.
That's
Ida
what we
washes
was
the dishes,
trained
so I don't know.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I might
them
need
Taylor
somebody to
boys
do
be
that.
washing that
Come
kitchen,
on now,
don't
they
be
know how
both of them.
that's a trait. I hope them other Taylors, Shipman, McNeil children
I
know.
think he just likes to be in the water. I think that's what.
Oh,
he
you
likes.
should take him to the beach more often.
Oh, the
I
bird
like the
is
beach more. He
closer.
does. I don't think he's.
Put him
like-
on.
He got pairs. I try to get him work some a day. Understand, please.
I was trying to find a gym that I could go to that has a pool inside. And I want to get some of them things
know
that
that
used to
gym?
have.
Where is
Up
it?
the street,
I've been trying to find one mentally
The
in
one
my
up the
mind
street.
because I haven't found
the
one.
sports
The
center.
Y, I guess.
The Y, which I was thinking about joining the Hartley because they have
Yeah.
a pool. They have a pool.
Yeah,
They have a hot tub.
I need that price to come
we
down.
should go
They
this
have a
week.
sauna
I need that price to come down. That monthly.
because it's like what 80.
See, that's
something,
too high.
80 something a month.
For who? You might want to check your insurance
Really, it's nothing covered.
to see if
it doesn't cover it.
if they have what they have. They have something where they give you a reduced cost.
Yeah, fit and direct.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's still like 60.
That's
$70.
cheaper than 80.
Yeah.
But y'all high maintenance seniors, I'm telling
Well,
you,
I don't think
y'all
I don't
don't
think the
mind
Y is
paying.
part of the fit and the other
200.
place where Junior was going. It was on there. That H2O or whatever she was
Yeah,
going to.
H2O.
Yes.
Fitness.
It's on there, but
Yeah, that bill for one person, that bill was too high for me in my pocketbook. You know, it wasn't like when you drop off your clothes to the laundry people and
what
they
about
wash
a family like you and Kiana?
them. She has a whole husband.
What happened?
She has a whole husband, a whole nother resident. She has a gym where she lives, a
It ain't
facility,
nothing special.
and they got a pool.
They don't even have the leg press stuff. Well, they do have the one where your legs go like this, but they don't have one like that.
That's where Quentin comes in.
Why
Mama,
don't
we
you
need
go
to
to
find
her?
you a
Why don't you go and
boyfriend.
work out at her gym?
Anita, that's where Quentin comes in. That's where
She
Uncle
be
Bill
right in
comes
that
in.
bed
You
when
see
she
that,
get off
Anita?
at me.
I heard.
You
I'm
see that,
trying-
Anita?
I'm trying to ignore you, okay? But go ahead.
Anita, that's where y'all husbands come in. They can help you out with that direction
And who
because you
gonna
know
help
if they
them?
apply
And who
pressure,
gonna help them?
that's when y'all get in there. and
Who gonna
open-
help you, Mama?
Nobody.
Somebody gotta help you.
The
man.
Lord.
nobody.
The Lord's gonna help her.
Hey,
But yeah, if you could go to her gym, you wouldn't have to pay nothing.
you're right. But you know what? They might remember that I don't live there.
You know won't. They don't come bother you because they don't come bother me.
And see, she makes me nervous. She'll go when Quentin's at work
And
at nighttime.
I have not been since
well, I mean, why
we
would that
went
make
to
you nervous?
Nags Head
Because you think somebody gonna come in?
You never know. The enemy do what?
But
Comes
if you
to
with
steal,
her,
kill, and destroy.
Her, you know,
I live
She could have been there in the daytime.
I live in a
well, you work during the daytime.
No, we just
gated
fellowship,
community.
y'all. We just fellowship
My
big
community
time.
is gated,
Yeah, it is.
and you have to have a key card to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just walk in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have no key card, and it's after 5 o'clock,
You can't get in.
you're not getting in.
I had one, y'all. Would that little clicker work? The clicker? Oh, okay.
You gotta
I
use,
didn't have
it's
one.
a thing on our key. Like a little badge or something.
I didn't have
You work in the day, so you have to go at nighttime anyway. If
Yeah,
you
we go right after 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
Instead of going to bed.
Mm-hmm. So, Aunt Nita, you lay them edges.
Mm,
You know you don't have to.
I know.
I got get up and go edges. They just stay ready.
I get up and go too.
I don't
They
put
just
nothing
do what they
on.
wanna
I
do
just
and
let
they
them
do
be.
it.
I let them be a little baby afro.
I want to see you with all your hair out one day.
Dang, Aunt Nita, I'm trying to let this lock.
No, she not. She do her hair every 3 days.
My hair won't be like yours. You got the beautiful.
Next, look, if you come back over here tomorrow, I bet those little twists.
So your curls look like mama's curls now when it's low like that. But as it gets longer, it be hanging. Hang time be like, oh, she make me sick. Them curls so pretty.
Well, look at Kiana's hair.
I probably make people nervous when I give them a compliment. Cause I say, oh, you make me sick because you got dimples. I ain't getting no dimples. I just, that's how I
This is molded up.
I appreciate God's hand.
But it's curly.
And some people don't like their dimples, or they don't like their beautiful hair that God has blessed them with. You know that?
That's why we were getting relaxers, because we were told it wasn't right.
And I ain't even talking about us.
No, I'm just saying.
Some people wish their hair was
They would tell
tighter.
me, oh, you need to get that straight because it's curled. Then you don't want that to be curled like that.
Do they bite?
No, they just want to go home with you.
Where are they?
It was over there, but now they'll move right there.
What kind of bug was it?
That one down there probably dead, because I saw that one earlier.
Kelly got some pretty shoes on. Look at her little pretty pink shoes.
Thank you.
That's your
Quentin
birthday
got 'em for
shoes?
me.
That's your birthday shoes?
I don't know if they was for my birthday, but
He got them yesterday?
No, before we went to Nag's Head.
Oh, those are so cute. Pink and white Jordans. Never seen
I
them.
didn't have nothing to wear.
How do you keep them so clean?
She don't wear them.
Oh, that's how you keep them so clean.
Look at this.
Okay.
Look at them
They
shoes.
just came out.
Ain't they cute?
Okay, I'm coming
They
in.
fly, y'all, ain't they?
I'm coming
Ain't
in.
they cute, y'all?
Courtesy of my man.
I'm coming in.
Mr. Wright bought that for his Mrs. Wright. Okay. It be like that when you're married and they love you. They looking out for you. I didn't
Got me
forget.
another pair of shoes like the ones he got, but they're not ready for pickup yet.
I got him a birthday
The Jordan
outfit, y'all.
4s, the new Jordan 4s that came out.
I got him a birthday outfit, y'all. She got him a birthday outfit too.
I picked it out, and he's wearing it today.
Yes, he is. Isn't she beautiful? She's about to be a big girl.
This is all they get. Just some hair. Mom, you can turn it back on you. This is your people.
Yes, she's beautiful. I remember when she was a baby girl. Ooh, when she was a little bitty baby. Baby thing, baby thing, baby thing. I be having flashbacks of my
I'm
past.
still a baby.
And I remember when we lived in Hawaii, I took her out to the beach. And that water hit her head, it went from to like, I was like.
And that day, that was the day she knew I was black.
That salt water had, what?
She knew I was black, y'all, that day.
Y'all hear this?
She knew, she found out. Thank y'all.
There's something about when you live in Hawaii, you have a beautiful glow about you.
I still have that glow. You know what it's called? Canal juice.
What am I going to do with her? What am I going to do with her?
Slid out the canal. I
Tore
had my
me up.
natural baby oil on, y'all.
Tore me up, y'all.
I
This
did
child
not.
had the biggest head
I
out of all
did
my
not.
children. Tore
did
me
not.
up.
I didn't do none of the
They had to
sort.
cut me to get you out.
They didn't have
Tore
to do that. They
me
really
up.
didn't have to do that. They just wanted to charge you something extra.
Girl,
That's
they ain't
how those
charged me
hospitals
nothing.
do.
They ain't charged me nothing. I thank the
'Cause
Lord.
I bet they charged for the sutures, didn't they?
All I know is,
All I know is this. It's just a way for them.
I still remember what they used to say. Oh, Lord, I thank you.
Did you have to pay a fee when you had me?
Nope.
You had good insurance.
I was UA.
You had good
The day you were
insurance.
born. That very next day.
You had some good insurance. She had good insurance, y'all.
I was in the military.
You was UA?
Yeah, because I was supposed to report it for duty on the day that you were born. No, the next day. Because I went to work on the day you were born, but I had, wait a minute. I went, I think, the 26th. And I was supposed to come in the 27th, but I was in labor with you and I had you. And they made a big deal that I was UA because I didn't come to work. Well, I was out of it. Clearly, I didn't know.
You know what you should have told them?
They saw that I was pregnant.
I had a baby come out of my pocketbook, okay?
Child, if they know and see you pregnant, at some point, if they see you didn't come, you've been coming faithfully. Hey, she's due.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Child had me down as UA, but the chain of command, the person.
Was you UA?
No, I wasn't UA.
What is it?
I was in the hospital.
What's UA? Unaware?
Unexcused
Unavailable.
absence.
Oh, Jesus.
Girl.
They still use that term today.
But Valeria, she came to my defense. Thank God. I had her in my...
All you had to do was just show them me, hey. I would have been like, hey, y'all.
So Memorial Day weekend, she was born. You know what day it was? You ever looked it up? I was born on a Friday.
I was born on a Wednesday.
So it was right around, it was Memorial Day weekend.
In the
coming off the
afternoon.
weekend. They probably thought I was still partying. I wasn't partying. I had a baby.
You couldn't party. You pregnant.
You hope I wasn't. I wasn't.
So did you have to get new uniforms?
Child, yeah.
Or you used the same ones?
I couldn't wear them no more. I wasn't pregnant. Shoot.
No, I'm talking about.
You had the ones that expand.
That what you had?
With the elastic down here, and the shirt was like this. It buttoned up, but it was bigger in the front, so you had room for your little baby you were carrying in your belly.
You should have kept it so I could have wore it.
So you think you'll nurse?
Well, I nurse.
When you have children?
Mama, if you gonna nurse, you gonna be my
I've been
surrogate.
nursed. I nursed all four of y'all little big heads. That's why
surrogate.
y'all have crazy, because y'all nursed y'all.
You gonna be my surrogate, Mom.
Y'all have crazy
So
because
is
your
you
mama
gonna
nursed
nurse
you.
again?
Who? I'm done. Retired. Retired. Have no desires to have another. Retired. Dear Lord, thank you that I'm retired and having children.
Mama, you experienced.
You
can
have to have
one or two.
You have to have a partner.
I have a
There
partner.
There was one person that was spoken of that was supposed to have Jesus Christ, and she's long gone.
We are going to pick up the baby.
Who?
We're gonna give you a break.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with?
We're gonna give you a break.
When we get together,
sure.
this is how it is, y'all. This is the raw, uncut truth. You see, Aunt Nita done ran off. Well, Uncle Bill came and got her.
Because he wanted some cake.
We had some good content, boy. Oh, Mama made a cake. Mama made a cake, y'all. Look at the remains of my barbecue plate, y'all. This how you know I had a good time. Look at that, them bones. Don't be talking about that meat that's left behind. Look at the corn on the cob. This is the evidence of good eating. See, that was potato salad, gone. This was regular salad, gone. That's the bones from the chicken. Yeah, I was tearing up some food. And my cup, I have no more tea in here. It's all gone. Hey, how you say that name? Elena Mations. Is that right? Hey, Elena Mations. And hello, 74. Say hi, Kiana. Did I pronounce it right? Elena Mations. Can you read it? Elena Mations. What are you doing? Is you reading it? Did it say Elena Mations?
Mama, you know how to read.
I think it says Elena Mations. What's an Elena Mation?
They right there, ask them.
I just did.
You asked me.
Hey. So Kiana mentioned about that. What was that thing with DDG? What they call that?
Streamer University.
Streamer University.
He beat up some road students
What?
today.
Did he beat him up, or was he play fighting?
Well, they tried him, so he said, put these gloves on.
I saw that he has blessed on his neck.
He does.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
I put a prayer out on his.
He got self-made above his knees.
What?
Yeah.
That's what that is?
In big letters. Yes, they self-made. I thought it was fake at first, permanent marker, but it's definitely real.
Well, I definitely like to keep my content
But I think
family
it was
friendly.
good that they did that.
I like to keep it family friendly.
they don't go to college because they make so much money coming out of high school.
I think the most important thing we need to study is the Word of God.
And they had a preacher on there.
I saw him. I was like, okay. I tried to spell his name to pull him up. I pulled him up on YouTube because I don't have a Twitch account. Don't want a Twitch account. I can't even get a Twitch account. Not getting a Twitch account. I had too many accounts.
It's
I kept
just like YouTube, but you don't post pictures.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? So if you don't post pictures, what are you posting?
You're just live. Whips. I think they might have pictures.
This is called Shorts.
I recently created it for the stream.
Well, I had
University.
I was taking up space because I had a Twitter account, but I was never using it. I have a Snapchat account. Sometimes I post things on there, same name. I have a YouTube account. I have an Instagram's account. I have a Facebook account, same name. Pretty much the same content because if anybody comes upon it, they can. They'll see it. Truly, hope they get blessed by it, stuff like that. But yeah, I try to keep my names the same.
Big Money T.
Ain't no. And see, my heart's desire, if I ever came into a large sum of money, would be to take care of family first. Take care of my loved ones. Help those in need.
Big Money T.
If I could, I would.
You can. You will.
Someday. But that's if it's the desire of the Lord. Because you can't take it with you. When say you had billions of dollars or zillion, trillion, because what's beyond, you got hundreds, thousands, millions.
You can sell your
billions,
house and get a big house,
zillions,
with a lot of land, and then you just build my house on
trillions.
your land.
So is it zillions or trillions? After billions, is it trillions or zillions? I think it's trillions. And then zillions, gazillions. Well, if you had a whole lot of money.
Say shillions.
Shillions. If you had a whole lot of money and you're by yourself and all you're focused on is gain, you already have trillions.
Mama, if you don't work,
who have you helped?
If you don't work, you don't work.
Who have you helped?
If you don't work, you don't work.
You don't eat.
Exactly. So when you go to work, don't you help people with their job?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you already helping.
But I'm saying for those who make so much money and they expose themselves around people who want what they have and they take advantage of them. That their eyes are closed because they're trusting the wrong people. If they trust the Lord. Who?
America does that every day.
Just people, period. Hunger. God tells us the love of money is the root of evil. So some people are so fixed on gain. What are they surrounding themselves with? People that are not necessarily like faith.
A nice home. A nice car.
Wow.
Nice shoes, nice clothes.
Wow. Shoot, you can't take none of that with you. People have up and died.
That's why they use it while they're here, Mom.
People have up and died.
Yeah. We all have to
not being able to take none of it with them.
That's where everybody.
And then what they leave behind, people fight for it.
Because they want it. Sorry,
they just want to be friendly just long enough so you can remember them when you pass away.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take none of it with you. Hey, Chris. Hey.
You ready to go in? Because my back is burning.
Oh, that's why I sat right here. You can sit over here.
That back burn. Look at that.
You going inside?
Yeah.
Can you take this in for me, please?
You need to come on in here and
can you bring me a drink? Can you come back? I'm out here fellowshipping.
You need fellowship with your family.
I am. They don't want to be on the live.
So you can fellowship with your people.
Can you bring me back some beverage?
It's Quentin's birthday.
Tell him to come on out here. One time for the birthday boy. One time for the birthday boy. One time for the birthday. For the birthday boy. One time for the birthday boy. One time. Woo! I guess I better go inside because she was getting ready to drop it low. And she dropped it. What'd you drop? Your cup?
Yeah.
Thank goodness it wasn't the plates. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.